Here's the question right out of the gate. Is fear winning this morning? The Fear and Greed Index is sitting at 31, deep in fear territory, and it's showing up immediately in how stocks are trading. We're seeing a classic tale of two markets this opening half hour. The S&P 500 is down 12 basis points at minus 0.16%. The Dow Jones is taking it harder, dropping 174 points or minus 0.33%. But here's where it gets interesting. The Nasdaq is actually slightly positive, up just 0.06%. The Russell 2000 is getting hammered, though, down 0.45%. So large cap tech is holding ground while everything else is sliding. That's your opening gap right there. The financial sector is the early leader this morning, and it's not even close. Goldman Sachs absolutely exploding to the upside, up 0.85% right at open. Bank of America jumping 0.72%, JP Morgan gaining 0.48%. Something shifted overnight that's making investors want to own bank stocks. Intel also popping 0.8% in the opening moments, and that's feeding into some semiconductor optimism. But on the flip side, the pain is concentrated in mega cap tech and software. Microsoft is getting absolutely pounded, down 2.12% in the first 30 minutes. That's a 10-5-point move. Salesforce is even worse, collapsing 2.88% as the biggest loser in the opening session. PayPal down 1.8%, Meta down 1.67%, Tesla down 0.87%. These are the names that had carried the market higher, and they're rolling over hard this morning. Here's what matters from an analyst perspective. The Wall Street consensus remains stubbornly bullish on these same beaten-down names. Microsoft has 64 buy ratings versus 0 sells. Nvidia has 64 buys versus just 1 sell. Amazon has 70 buys against 0 sells. So despite what we're seeing this morning, the analyst community is not capitulating. They're holding the line on these mega-cap tech positions. Apple is down just 0.16%, which is interesting because it's holding up way better than its peers despite all this fear. Watch Salesforce today, because if it breaks down further below 190, we could see more capitulation.